You are now watching Raptor Nation Podcast, a fan-made pod that covers news on your Toronto Raptors and the community.
Welcome to the first ever episode of the Raptor Nation Podcast. I'm your host, Mel, also known as DeRosenXX on Twitter, and I'm here with my co-host, Marcus.
Hey guys, it's me, Marcus. Me and Mel just wanted to make an intro video, talking about ourselves, talking a little bit about what we want to do for this show. We met on Raptors Twitter about a year and a half ago, so we've been really always talking about making a show like this, focusing on the team that we all love, and we just wanted to introduce ourselves, give you guys all an idea of what we're planning to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back over to Mel. And
So yeah, like Marcus said, this is kind of our first unofficial episode, as we're just going to be introducing ourselves, letting you guys get to know the voices behind the pod, and we're just going to talk about what we hope to achieve with this and in doing this podcast. We've both wanted to start a podcast for a while, but for myself, I didn't want to do it alone, so we figured that we'd just team up and make one for the Raptors community, because it's what we all love.
exactly, that's right.
Yeah. So we kind of just dove right into this without much experience at all. Like, I know for myself, I didn't even know how to record podcasts and we didn't even know how to like upload it to Spotify or anything like that. But we thought, like, we're just going to dive right into it and
we'll learn along the way.
Yeah, figure things out as we go and go into it with a good attitude, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, so just introducing myself, guys. I'm Marcus, as I said before. Been a huge Raptors fan ever since I can remember for the last 10 or so years. My earliest memories with the team are with Chris Bosh dominating on the floor for us and, you know, being on the cusp every year. But I also remember when we drafted DeMar, of course. You gotta love that. That's one of the best Raptors memories for me. For some more personal stuff about me, I was born and raised in Florida, but I fell in love with the city of Toronto, the country of Canada, the team, the Raptors, of course. Because I have a bunch of family up there, so Toronto's like a second home for me. I'm up there all the time, immersed in all things Toronto. So while I'm here in Florida, I'm pursuing a degree in sports media at UCF, and I'm almost done. I have about 2 years left, so that's really exciting. And in my free time, love watching the Raptors, of course, and playing basketball is my favorite thing to do. I've played for the last 13 years. Travel leagues, AAU, I've played for school, everything. Super fun. Love the game. Can't wait to get back on the court. As I've started to enjoy the game even more with the Raptors winning, what really put me over the edge and inspired me to create content for the Raptors is after we won the championship, seeing how everyone came together, celebrated, partied in the streets. Those are some of my greatest memories ever. I had so much fun partying around the city, honestly. Going crazy. That was crazy, wasn't it? Remember that?
Yeah. Oh my god, I was on my couch freaking out.
Yes, we got to get back to that. We got to get back to that soon, but hopefully this podcast can help connect more people together who share the same passion that me and Mel do, because at the end of the day, this is the Raptors Nation podcast. We love this team with all our heart. And yeah, I just want to connect people, hear other people's opinions, what they think about the team. I want to share my opinions, you know, just everything about the Raptors is just great, you know, you got to love it.
Yeah.
And I want to go ahead and throw it over to Mel. I know she has a lot to say. We have a lot of similar experiences with the team. So Mel, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? All right, so hi everyone, my name's Mel. You probably know me as DeRosenXX on Twitter, or from my DeMar DeRozan fan page on Instagram, or if you're just one of my mutuals checking this out. A little bit about me and my hobbies. Aside from sports, I really enjoy art. I customize shoes and I sell prints and paintings. I also like video games and listening to music. I've always wanted to start a podcast, and I thought like this is a great way to talk about my love for basketball. So here we are. Sports have always been a huge part of my life. I've played soccer since I could walk. I've played basketball since I was in elementary school, and I used to commentate games with one of my friends. I really only got into the Raptors in 2013 when we faced the Nets in the playoffs. Game 7.
The dark days.
Game 7. Lowry's shot got blocked by Paul Pierce. Literally, that was one of the worst moments ever. Oh my god.
Heartbreaking.
Yes.
Still heartbreaking.
Yeah, it still hurts. Oh my god. But yeah, like that moment, it's like something clicked in my brain, and I don't know another way to describe it, but it's like I just knew what I wanted to do.
That's your Raptors moment. Your Raptors moment.
It was like my calling. It just like hit me right there. I was like, this is my team. This is what I gotta do. But yeah, basically, so that summer, I just immersed myself with all things Raptors. I started researching players. I fell in love with the team. And I became a huge fan of DeMar, Kyle, and the shimmy god, Grievous Vasquez.
Yes,
if you guys
sir.
remember. Yeah, so in like 2015, I made a Raptors Instagram fan page where I used to Photoshop jersey swaps and make video edits. And then the next year, I made my DeRozan fan page on Instagram. That's a whole other story I could get into, but yeah. Then by the time I was in grade 8, I knew that I wanted to work for the Raptors, or at least in sports media, hopefully eventually working for the Raptors. I joined NBA Twitter in 2019, and I met a lot of friends on there, but then a lot of problems arose with NBA Twitter, so I'm now just focusing on Raptors Twitter and
best community in sports.
literally all the amazing people that are a part of Raptors Twitter. Yeah, so in the fall, I'm going to be attending Ryerson for sports media.
Let's go Rams. Let's go
yes,
Rams.
sir.
Gotta love it.
So excited because Ryerson's going to bring a lot of opportunities that it's just going to be insane. I'm just so excited. So basically with this podcast, we hope to be able to connect Raptors fans and just bring everyone together that share the same passions that we do and the same love for the Raptors, because it's crazy. Raptor Nation is crazy, and
It is.
We're just so excited to start this and give you guys some good content and something that can hopefully make your Mondays better.
For sure, yeah. So, talking a little more about the show, we do have a sort of schedule we want to sort of adhere to, and hopefully we'll follow it as best we can.
Yeah.
But we do want to have like a weekly show where we talk about Raptors news in the community, anything that's going on, really, whatever the story of the week is. And we do have ideas for other shows that we want to post. Me and Mel are very interested in talking about like trade news or rumors that are going on with the team and what we think we should do with the team, stuff like that, you know. And I'm very interested in post-game analysis, whether that's my opinions, you know, how the team did, just talking all about that. I want to hear your guys' opinions, might even do some call-ins.
Yeah, that'd be
and Mel
awesome.
will go ahead and join me for that every once in a while.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like it's a bit of a commitment to want to do that after every game, so I don't know.
it's
if
a
I'd be able-
grind.
Yeah.
It's 82 season. It's a long season.
I don't know
But
if I'd be able to
hopefully
do that. Oh, sorry.
but yeah, hopefully we're able to hear from you guys. Hopefully you guys will support us, watch us. But yeah, I know Mel has some ideas too, so I'm gonna let her talk about her ideas.
Another thing that we're really excited to do is story times, because we have a ton of stories, like just regarding,
Way too many.
yeah, whether it's like meeting players or interactions with players, or just like even within the Raptors community, such as like the one time that I exposed a catfish with Sierra.
Sierra, friendship Twitter leader herself, my favorite.
That's another thing. We're also so excited to be doing some interviews, so that's where Sierra comes in, because she's one of our first guests.
Yes, the best.
Yes, literally the best. We don't know when, or like what order we're going to do them in. But we know for sure Sierra is going to be one of our first. Also, Karina, if you're in Raptors Twitter, you probably know both of these amazing
Yes, my
ladies.
dog Karina.
Yes, we love these ladies so much. And our third guest is Faisal Kamiza from Sportsnet, which we're so excited to have.
Super exciting.
Yeah, he's amazing. But yeah, so if you guys have any critiques, any ideas for an episode, any guest recommendations, anything like that, you can comment, you can DM us on Instagram or Twitter, or you can email us. So just let us know.
Yeah, for sure. And make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Raptor Nation Pod. And you guys can subscribe to our YouTube channel where we're going to have all these videos and podcasts at Raptor Nation Podcast. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was very good to introduce ourselves, and the future's looking bright. It's exciting. We have a lot of ideas, and we hope you guys are here for the ride to help support us.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you guys here with us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you, Raptor Nation. We'll see you.
See you, Raptor Nation. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Raptor Nation Podcast. Don't forget to follow on all social media at Raptor Nation Pod.